Hello and welcome to the Humble Seer. This is the Hidden Side, and we're going to talk about Beyonce, the lovely, talented, gifted Beyonce. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull an overall card just to kind of lay the foundation. Who, who is Beyonce? We know she's a singer, she's an actress, Grammy Award winning. But let's get the foundation of Beyonce. Okay, let's see, who is she? Okay, so let's get our first card. Okay, and what is it? Fairy, enchantment, magic, glitter. Wow. Okay, I would say that describes her. She's very enchanting, very magical, very glittery. Okay, so this is Beyonce. All right. Now we're going to get into the read, and we're going to talk about finance, family, love, and career. And we're going to get the hidden side. So, what can the cards tell us about the hidden side of the lovely Beyonce? The hidden side of her finances. I get that there'll be a lawsuit. Okay, we have Ace of Cups. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups. King of Cups. Okay. Well, we know that Beyonce is married to Jay-Z. And what I'm getting is, Jay-Z, maybe contrary to popular belief, is the King of Cups. Now, for some reason, Jay-Z wants to come into the picture with this reading. What I get is he's going to make an investment. Not all of their money, they being Beyonce and Jay-Z's money, are commingled together. They have separate accounts, but I get that he is going to make an investment that is not going to be all that great. Okay, but we're gonna stick with Beyonce. So let's get a money and career card just to see what else is going on there. But all in all, there's really not much to say about money, okay? The money is good. Money, obviously. I mean, they're probably at billionaire status or are going to be. Okay. So we have resign, retire. Well, isn't that interesting? Resign, retire. Well, what I'm picking up here is that people are trying to get Beyonce to just, stop while she's on top, is what I'm getting. People want her close family, and I'm getting her mother. They're saying, Beyonce, now's the time to just, be a mom, be home with the kids, da 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 da. They're telling her to resign, retire. But she's having none of that. Okay, let's move into family. Because, she's not going to be doing that. But there's a lot of push. And I'm getting that it'll even spill out into the news. Like, is Beyonce retiring? That kind of thing. But she's not. She has longevity, and she is not taking the advice of anybody but herself. Okay, now family, we just got a card, okay? And we got the moon. Oh, that just wants to keep sliding down. Hold on, folks. Okay, so the moon comes up as the overall energy for the family. The moon card. Now, the moon card is about deception. Now, this is what's interesting and what people are not going to believe when I say it. But the relationship between her and her mother is very strained. And it's the moon because Okay, what I get is the mother has been quite jealous of Beyonce. Wow. And that's why the moon comes out. If there's deception, I guess in terms of family, what they want to talk about is that mother-daughter relationship. And it's very tough on Beyonce. I'm picking up narcissism for the mother, which is interesting. Okay. Well, we know the moon card is not a positive card. I mean, it can be, but it's generally not. Okay, let's see what else. All right, 10 of Pentacles. Now, we know that Beyonce is 10 of Pentacles all day. And that's why the mother is 10 of Pentacles. The mother is successful. But in terms of family, I'm going to pull some oracle cards. In terms of family, it's the mother. And I just keep getting that it's not, it's for the cameras. A lot of things are for celebrities. Okay, we're going to get one of these oracle cards, okay? And we have escaping. Now, isn't that interesting as it relates to family? Escaping. Because that is what, especially now, people, especially now, that is what Beyonce wants to do, is escape. See her by herself, there's no one around. And I mean no one, no children, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. Now, we know that her father, let's get a card on her father, okay? I get that her father was the best thing that happened to her, contrary to popular belief, okay? Contrary to what people might think about that relationship, it's far better than the one with the mother, okay? The father is the Knight of Wands. He comes in fast and hot. You know, like, and the King of Wands can be a director, but they're known to be hot-headed. At least this Knight of Wands rather is hot-headed, and that's the father. The father is hot-headed. The father is very protective of his precious Beyonce, is what I'm getting. He loves her dearly. She means everything to him. He lives for her, almost to a fault, irrespective of what you might think. Okay, let's get into love. Let's pull a card on love, and then we'll get some oracles. So let's see what's going on with Beyonce as it relates to love. Okay. Let's get that card. All right, now this is interesting. Now, I've said in other readings that Beyonce has affairs with other people. I just picked that up. And a bodyguard, I believe, was one of them. 2 of Pentacles is what love wants to come in and talk about. 2 of Pentacles. Now, this is more about the depiction, right? This is Beyonce, and this is Jay-Z. Jay-Z comes into the picture. Now this is, I'm just going to say what I get. Jay-Z has a certain level of jealousy towards his wife. There is jealousy there. You know, of success. I'm getting even of her beauty, which is, I mean, Beyonce is a stunning woman. Why would the husband, I don't know, I pick up jealousy. But let's get some love cards and let's expand on this. I mean, that's unfortunate, but sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens. Okay, this is one love card. All right. It says the future. I daydream about our future together, going on adventures and growing old together. I want it all. Okay, now, this is not what she's saying. This is what Beyonce is saying to her, the person that she loves. I pick up a bodyguard for some reason, okay? And this is the future because, she's not looking for a future with her husband. That's not where I'm picking that up. I'm picking that up for somebody else. Okay, let's get another love card. Okay. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. What did I say earlier about that, right? I mean, that's fascinating because I was just talking earlier about the finances. So there are going to be issues between this love relationship, this marriage that is about or revolves around money. It's not good, and it's going to cause her to be very angry. All right, let's move on to career. So, the love is about her wanting to be with somebody else is what I get very strongly. And I get a bodyguard, and that's just what I pick up here. Okay, let's get a career. Let's get a card on career, and we'll pull some other cards as well. Okay. We have the 10 of Swords for career. Now, the swords are about in the mind. And what I get for this, irrespective, because we talked earlier about the mother especially trying to get Beyonce to retire. Retire now, you're of a certain age. It's really bringing her down. And that's why the 2 of Swords comes in, because, now people are trying to say, well, you're too old, which is absurd, is what I'm getting. That's absurd. But she's in her head about her career because she is a woman of a certain age. Okay, let's get some oracle cards on that. Let's pull 4 oracle cards to see if there's anything else the story wants to tell us. Even though she's in her head, she's going to keep it going. She's not stopping, no matter what anybody tells her. She's going to keep right on going. And she will change it up again. Maybe go into rock and roll. Even though you may think, well, she's done rock and roll, it would be like full-blown, maybe heavy metal. Okay. First card we get is Gold Digger. Gold Digger. Opportunity, greed, exploitation, selfishness. Okay, so somebody around Beyonce. Okay, what I'm getting, believe it or not, is that somebody is blackmailing her or trying to. They're saying, you know what, I know all about this, because I get that this relationship that she has, she is so perfectionist about it. She's so good at keeping it under wraps. I mean, people detect it, and some people just flat out know. But they cannot, what are they going to do with that? But I get that somebody comes in the picture and they're like, look, not that that hasn't happened before, because it has. But somebody's going to come in and really try to bring her down with this information. Okay, next we have aristocrat, nobility, privilege, elite, and blue blood. It's interesting because her daughter's name is Blue Ivy. And I just get that, she is an aristocrat. I mean, you don't reach that level of whatever. I mean, she is what you could say elite, because that's what the card is telling us. She's elite. She's an aristocrat. That's her bloodline, though. Okay. Next, we have a zombie, undead, apocalypse, infection, and insurrection, and resurrection, rather. A zombie. What I get there is I mean, this is odd, but there could be something that she is taking that will, that, you know, at times will have her in this state. But I'm getting that it would be against her will. It would be something that she would not want to do, but somehow it's being given to her, or she's getting it in her system, which is weird. Okay, now we have Gravedigger. These are all very ominous. Okay, burial, undertaker, and funerary. That's an odd card, Gravedigger. What I get is Beyonce is somebody that wants to be around forever. You know, she doesn't want to have, I mean, it's something that she thinks about, life and death. And she wants to hold on to life for dear life. Okay, let's see. Let's get a final card. Let's get a final oracle card to close this out. It's very fascinating reading. All right, let's pick a card. All right, what do we have? Oh, rendezvous. That mysterious man. Well, it's because of what I spoke about. See that card? Rendezvous. That dark man. That mysterious man that tends to be around her all the time. Now, her husband, just as an aside, her husband, Jay-Z, knows all about this. It's not something that he does not have an awareness of. He's quite aware of her rendezvous. And there's an S at the end of that. Not rendezvous, but rendezvous. Wow. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for stopping by The Humble Seer. And until next time, as always, you take good care and we'll talk soon. Bye.